Let's talk about my top picks for best herb supplements and more for 2024. We have a lot to cover.
Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist. Get healthy now.
Hi, Dr. Paul Haider, Master Herbalist and Health and Wellness Instructor for 34 years. Let's get everybody healthy when we can. If you like what I do, please give me a thumbs up, please subscribe, and let's get everybody healthy. If they just watch these and subscribe and watch them all, we can make a big difference in their health. Let's get right into the best herb supplements and more for 2024. This last year, we covered a lot of ground, lots of things that will help. First, I want to talk about zeolite. Zeolite is a powder. It's a naturally occurring earth that they dig out of the ground, and it has an affinity to chelate or take heavy metals out of the body. And now that we can't get a lot of the other supplements online, which do a good job also, this is very, very, very important. And we have an epidemic of heavy metals, which are doing terrible damage to people, especially in the United States now. So taking your zeolite is really good, and it takes a little time. It works over the long period of time, but really important. Man, we're getting heavy metals in our food or water, their air and everything. So take your zeolite. I also talked about ginseng, the little, bottles that you can actually a little straw and you suck it up. It's very sweet. Very great. Lots of new studies showing in 2024 showing it's really great for anti-aging, also immunity and vitality, energy, also lowers cholesterol and blood sugar, also great for ED and menopause and heart disease and kidney disease, also obesity and brain plasticity, all kinds of things, and more studies coming out all the time about ginseng and how it can help the body. I take my ginseng, a little bottle, every single morning, especially if you're 55 and older. I highly recommend it. Remember, I have full videos about each one of these that you can look up on my YouTube channel and find out all the more details there about each and every one of them. Next, I want to talk about number 3, which is Banlangen, Banlangen. Most people put it in 3 separate little words. It's a tea and really good for shortening the duration of a flu or a cold, and so you get back in the pink again. Also good for respiratory support, so you have problems with your respiration, immune boosting. Also, it's anti-inflammatory, so if you have aches and pains going on, and also lowers fever and detoxing more and more and more. And I've had people comment that they take this every time they get a cold or flu, and it works just like that. Banlangen. Number 4, guava leaf. We have guava tree out in the yard, and we have a couple actually. And the leaves actually make a wonderful tea, which are full of flavonoids. It's anti-inflammatory, helps with bronchitis, and it's antibacterial, protects the liver, helps with allergies and spasms, and lowers blood sugar, and that's just the top few. Guava leaf tea is just amazing. The next one I want to talk about, number 5, is liposomal glutathione. And it is pretty much new. If you take regular glutathione orally, it really gets broken down in the stomach and doesn't do you any good. But this is the most powerful antioxidant in the whole body and really does a great job of detoxing your liver and everything in the body. I'm telling you, when I took it, it was like a buzz, and it's like, wow, this is good, really great stuff. And there's a lot of different brands. Liposomal glutathione, one of the best, but not cheap, is this brand here, which is Live On, little packets, and you take it, you can mix it. It doesn't really mix well with water, but it really does a great job. Liposomal glutathione. Now you finally figured out if they put it with a little bit of oil, mix it together, and so it stays together. You can actually get down and get to your liver and all of your body and do your body good. Liposomal glutathione. I take it all the time. Next thing I want to talk about is we have so many people with Alzheimer's and dementia, and a new study came out by Dr. Dean Ornish showing that we can take the people with the beginnings of Alzheimer's and dementia, put them on a plant-based diet, give them light exercise, put them on meditation, and a couple other little things, and we can reverse Alzheimer's and dementia totally and get them back to feeling great. So, now this is a huge thing. Unfortunately, Big Pharma doesn't like that very much, and they keep pushing their, pharmaceuticals for dementia and Alzheimer's. But the reality is they don't do much, and the person finally succumbs to having full-blown dementia and Alzheimer's. Where doing what Dr. Dean Ornish recommends, we can actually reverse it completely and get back to normal life. And it has to be at the beginnings of this and have a full life without Alzheimer's and dementia. I also talked about poke root, which is a great agent's been used down through the centuries and really does a great job of a lot of things. Helps with sore throats and bone pain and tonsillitis, GI upsets, eczema, psoriasis, thyroid problem, cleanses the blood and helps with rashes and so much more. And it's been used naturally for a long, long, long time. And you can look at my video about that poke root. Number 8 is pandan leaf. This grows mainly in the Orient and Indonesia and those areas around there. It really does a great job. It's very kind of sweet tasting and doesn't have any bitterness at all. It really does a great job. It's full of antioxidants and vitamin C. It's an immune booster, great as for inflammation. Also very tasty, good for digestion. Also, it really helps with and full of iron, and it's relaxing and helps with stress and sleep and lowers cholesterol and more and more and more. Really great pandan leaf. And you can look at my video and see the whole thing about that. It's one of the things you can buy on Amazon. Really, we have so many people with stress and anxiety now. This is really going to help you with sleep also. And it's tasty. I also talked about quebracho herb, which is the actual wood of a particular tree. That's Quebraco, quebracho herb. I'm going to put the list in the first comment. And really good. Full of antioxidants, 95% antioxidants. It's powerful anti-inflammatory, helps with bloating and IBS and IBD and antifungal, and promotes growth of good bacteria in your gut. I've had people comment that, wow, this is just life-changing. Quebracho. The next one is shepherd's purse. And this grows everywhere in the United States. It grows almost all over the world. And it's really good for bleeding. And also it's a good immune booster, antibacterial, helps with high blood pressure, bladder infections. It helps with inflammation in the body in general, helps with arthritis, lowers cholesterol, helps with diabetes. And it's out there free. Everybody can pick it and make tea. Shepherd's purse herb, really great stuff. The next one is lotus leaf. The lotus flowers have come up beautiful on ponds. The leaves are amazing for all kinds of things. They also help with weight loss and pain, anxiety, stress and sleep, inflammation. It's very relaxing and soothing. It also helps to convert, white fat into brown fat, which helps you to lose weight and helps with obesity. And it's really good for cholesterol, acne, and kidney disease. Lots of different things. Lotus leaves. Amazing. You can get those in capsules also. You look up the whole video. Another one I talked about this year, which I think is very important, is beta-sitosterol. And it really doesn't have any side effects whatsoever, unless you take a huge amount, of course, but lowers cholesterol, like a bomb. I was like, wow. Also, really great for hardening the arteries, immune booster, helps with the heart, and also helps to prevent. Also, great for inflammation and helps with prostate, helps with urine flow for prostate people. Also helps with pulmonary hypertension, but not much does help with that, and on and on. And so see my full video about beta-sitosterol, and really great stuff. I highly recommend. Another thing I've recommended this year is www.flfe.net. And this company, it actually found some interesting work by Tesla, and he never got around to finishing it. And their scientists at this company had actually picked up the work and was able to figure out how to focus higher consciousness energy to people. And you're gonna, what? Oh, I'm telling you, it really does work. And they work with Dr. David Hawkins' actual process of what is higher consciousness, what is lower consciousness, and where anger is around 200, love is about 500 to 600, and higher consciousness on up to 1,000. And I have seen miracles with this. Great out of peace comes over you. You start to feel better. I've had people who husbands and wives that were constantly fighting. All of a sudden it just stops. And I've had people with all kinds of different things. And another one of my closest friends, he said, there's just a lot more peace in the house, and on and on and on. And they give you a 2-week period of just a free trial, no credit card or anything. And you check it out and see if it works for you. And it kind of beams it over the house that you have this higher consciousness level. And I have a whole video about it. I am enthralled with this, flfe.net. And I'm telling you, it works. There's no doubt about it. I highly recommend it. I want to finish off also to remind people that there is and I talked about this in one of my videos, and I talked about it again. There's a world epidemic of heavy metal poisoning. So take your, zeolite, and this is important. And we have found that 151 million people have some kind of problem with their brain going on that causes emotional problems caused by heavy metals. And we have a huge amount of lead in our systems, and doctors don't even want to do anything about it. There are tests that you can get online, like on Amazon. You can do your own testing and find out. I've had doctors say, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to know anything with that. You have to find a good doctor that will help you. And this is really important. 1 million people are dying every year in the world from heavy metal poisoning, which is not good. There you have it. My picks for the top herbs and supplements and more for 2024 that we're going to make great health for you and make changes in your life so that you feel fantastic. I'm going to be 72 this year, and I feel really great. You can too. If you have something going on, give me a call at 831-869-9119. I've had people with, long C virus, and they're totally getting better. I've had people who weigh 330 pounds that are losing weight like crazy and doing it naturally. I have had people with huge high blood pressures, like 220 over 120, and we usually drop that in a quick amount of time. And people with all kinds of liver enzymes and everything, 831-869-9119. Let's get you healthy naturally. Also, remember God, remember I love you. Remember, the capacity to learn is a gift. The ability to learn is a skill, and the willingness to learn is a choice. And this is said by many, many people out there, and I think it's really important. We have the ability to change and learn new things and be happy with our changes and enjoy life no matter what comes our way. I love you.